What's up, guys? We're diving into the exposed modern relationship dynamics, social expectations, and how current societal norms are turning dating into a comedy of errors. Let's get into it.
Crazy that men and women are so different when it comes to letting the other person know they like them. So I feel like women are very direct, more than others. Let me rephrase that, more than others, because at some point, like, I back off a little bit when somebody knows that I like them, but I also give a lot of hints, and I have gone out of my way and giving my phone number away, where I feel like men, they don't take the same approach, and they could have all the signs and women hinting and saying stuff, and they're still like, they just stare. I don't know, it's just so different. I feel like a lot of men don't see the signs, or they don't take that approach. Maybe because of the rejection, I feel, because a lot of times I've been put in that situation where I don't want to get rejected, and we back off. But for the most part, like, I hint a lot, and I sometimes do say stuff, and I get nothing in return. So it's like we're playing games. But that's something that was just going through my mind this morning.
So now women are, as she puts it, very direct. Right. And leaving vague hints and expecting men to decipher them like some cryptic puzzle is also the new direct. I mean, here's the problem. Women drop hints and they get mad when men don't pick up on them. And men aren't mind readers. Men are cautious because rejection is often brutal and even humiliating at sometimes. Society doesn't exactly have men's backs. This whole men don't use these signs narrative ignores how modern social norms have demonized male pursuit. And one wrong move, you're labeled a creep or even something worse. Combine this with a culture promoting strong, independent woman but expecting a man to chase, and you've got a lose-lose situation. But ladies, if you're interested, just say it outright and stop playing these stupid games.
I need a man. Yep. I need a man. I had to call my daddy today and ask him to help me with some money to pay my bills. And it was funny because he knew what I wanted just by the tone of my voice. So he starts messing with me and pretty much starts telling me about all his bills. Because he knew I was calling to ask for some money to pay my bills. He was like, oh, sounding like me, pitiful. Oh, well, all this money I done put out this month, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Stop playing with me. You already know why I'm calling. You already know what I want. Stop playing with me. Anyway, he made me beg for it, y'all. Yep, he made me beg for it. I would much rather be begging a man for it. Begging him for it. Yeah, I could pay my own bills, but I want him to do it. That didn't age well. But anyway, I need a man so I don't have to call my daddy to pay my bills. My man, I already have it handled.
Oh, hell no!
I think I threw up in my mouth a little. She doesn't need a man. She needs a dose of reality. So, Daddy, help me pay my bills. And then it turns into, I need a man. This woman could pay her own bills, but just doesn't want to. She wants a man to handle it while she contributes what? vibes. I mean, modern woman tells women they can do it all, but when the bills come, they're dialing up dad or dreaming of a sugar daddy. And men see through this crap. Why would any guy sign up to bankroll someone who can't budget? And then you say you want him to do it while holding zero accountability to your own actions? I mean, that screams entitlement. And guess what? Men aren't interested in someone who thinks begging for handouts is cute. You want a man? Be an equal, not a financial burden.
Have we reached a point in society where men cannot even talk to women, look at women, or, give a woman a compliment in person these days without fear of being shut down, of being accused of something or something else negative? It seems like a lot of men that I've spoken to, a lot of comments that I receive, say that as a man, many men are fearful of even looking at a woman in public in case she, gets offended or in case she accuses him of something or something like that. And, this week I received a compliment from a man in person at school drop-off time. And I could tell he was all nervous, like as he walked my way. I didn't know what he was going to do, but it was a simple compliment, and then he apologized, and it was very interesting to witness this conversation, even though I was a part of it, to watch his demeanor and his behavior of how he was sort of feeling uncomfortable in the situation. And when I said thank you and just received the compliment, I could tell that he instantly relaxed. And then we went on to speak a little bit, and he said, that he's nervous to even look at women in public these days, particularly in their activewear, he said. So, it was an interesting conversation, but I want to, ask the men out there, what is it like for you? Are you nervous to talk to women in public, to look at women in public? Or is it okay for you? It might be okay for you. And it might be, it's just something that some men are experiencing. So I'd love to hear, what are your thoughts? What are your experiences?
I mean, men can't even compliment a woman anymore without feeling like they're walking into a potential minefield. I mean, seriously, what's the point of interacting when one awkward glance can get you labeled a predator? I mean, the poor guy was so nervous to say something nice, and for good reason. And social media and feminist rhetoric have turned basic human interactions into criminal offense, and men are opting out of engagement entirely because the stakes are just too damn high. One misunderstood word and you're canceled, or even something worse. And don't get me even started about the activewear comment. It's like society wants to police male biology. I mean, ladies, if you want chivalry back, stop punishing men for existing. Men aren't nervous for no reason. They just learned the hard way.
Single men, specifically like blue-collared single men. When are you guys grocery shopping? Is it Sundays? I just need to know, when my chances are better at meeting the love of the second half of my life in the produce section. That's all. One, I want to be there. And then two, I also want to make sure I put in a little more effort than I currently do on Sundays. So let me know.
You're a damaged goods lady.
I mean, where are all the blue-collar men grocery shopping? They're probably avoiding the produce aisle on Sundays because women like this have turned it into a live-action dating app. And actually, we know it's funny because we've done some videos about women going to Home Depot and Lowe's to find a man. I was in Home Depot today picking up some stuff because I'm working on yard work and stuff like that. I got gravel coming in for some landscape. And I'd seen women and they're trying to doll themselves up. I mean, I guess if that's what you call it, and they still look like a good solid 4 at best. Walking up and down the aisles, oogling men. It was what the hell? I mean, you see the videos, you react to it, you laugh at it, but when you actually see it in person, it's kind of creepy. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing here about this lady. Talking about, grocery shopping and turning the grocery store into a live-action dating app. But yes, instead of her worrying about meeting the love of her second half of her life, maybe she should focus on improving what you bring to the table. I mean, better yet, here's a good question for you: is why didn't you just stick with the love of the first half of your life and just make it your whole life? Inquiring minds want to know. I mean, men don't owe you their attention just because you put on some mascara. I mean, this reeks of desperation disguised as effort. And blue-collar men work hard, and they're not shopping just to be oogled. They're there to grab the essentials and get the hell out. If you want to attract quality, bring more than shallow expectations to the table, because men aren't props for your rom-com fantasies. Well, guys, as always, modern dating's a circus. Feminist rhetoric, social media, and entitlement have created a culture where men are demonized for pursuing and women are demand handouts without accountability. Men are opting out, whether it's going their own way or looking abroad for traditional values. And ladies, the solution is simple. Stop the games. Nobody likes playing them stupid games. Bring respect and effort and meet men halfway. It's really that simple. And as always, guys, protect your peace, because peace is our number one thing that we want. Stay strong and know your worth. Well, guys, it's the ended video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below on what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.